Well, hello all of you, how are you doing? I hope you're all good. I've decided I'm going to start to do a few of these here and there videos, just like we did before in the summer last year. You seem to really like them when in the mornings we just check in and we talk about something to do with manifestations or getting into your lusher life, that sort of thing. So I'm feeling quite inspired to share quite a lot of different messages that I think might be quite good at the moment. And also at the end of this video, I've got a little quick question one I really want you to help me with, if you don't mind. So basically, as you've seen from the title of this video, manifestations don't come from a place of negativity or a place of desperation or sadness or lack or any of that. So your best manifestations generally will come from you being in a place of like, wow, life is amazing. You know, have you ever been in that place when then something's happened and something else has happened and then another thing has happened? You're like, oh my God, this is blowing my mind right now. And that is the best time to manifest. But normally the time that you want to manifest is the time when you're down and you're blue and you want to change things from being here to being here. So the best way to do that is bear this in mind. Now, have you ever been, the reason I'm inspired to share this, because you may have seen, you may not have seen, last weekend was the twins' 21st birthday, and that really was emotional for me. It felt like a massive milestone of, and I'll tell you a story as to why, but going from a place where I was to the place where I am now is almost unbelievable. Really feels like it's a bit of a made up kind of story, and I was on that day on Saturday, I was like, oh my gosh, we actually made it. And when I look back now, in fact, I've got right here, I'm going to share this with you. This pink folder is full of lots of my handwriting. I kept this journal, which is going to become part of the book, the IVF book, Happiness in Vitro, which is a creative non-fiction. I'm going to talk to you about what's the difference between non-fiction and creative non-fiction. I'll do that in another video. But that book was full of so much fear where I was at that time. But when I look back on it, that fearful time was actually very, I look back on it quite fondly now. And you can do the same as well. So if you're in a really bad situation at the moment and you want to manifest and you're thinking, well, how can I get in a positive mindset? Just know that at some stage in the future, you're going to look back on this time with fondness for whatever the reason is. You know, memories often are that you can go back and think, okay, well, the good bit about that was this. You may have learned something, or you may have, I don't know, whether it's a particular item of clothing. Have you ever seen a photograph of yourself? You know, oh, I love that top, or I really liked it when I wore that dress, or oh, my hair, that colour was that, or that friend who I haven't seen for ages, they were really nice. There's always something you can look back on. Now, just today on my Instagram story, I shared a post from some people that are in a pub up in Cambridge, and that pub is going to feature quite heavily in the book, and that's where I lived there for about 2.5 years, managing it with my then husband. And even though there was some really tricky times, I look back with such fondness, and I used to go there every year actually in the summer. Head up to Cambridge, it's a great place to go for a visit. So I think if you're in a bad situation now, you can definitely find something about it that you're going to look back. I'm going to cough. And the plan is never to edit these videos out. You can find that something to look back and think, okay, well, that was good because of this reason. And just in the knowledge of that will then spark a thought within you to think, okay, I'm going to look back on this with an okayness about it, rather than seeing all the doom and gloom around it. And so that's the best way to manifest if you're in a bad place right now, is knowing that that's going to happen. Now, if you think, well, I can't find anything good about this right now, the thing to do then is to think about something where it was a bad time back then. What was the good about it then? So that's already happened. You can already look back on it and think, actually, she's right, because there was something then that happened and it was this. So that's a really, really good way for you to manifest. I'm sorry about my squeaky chair. I've got a new one coming soon, so it won't do that so much. And also, just give me some kudos for still having mistletoe on my cup. I had this cup all year round. I know Christmas is well gone now, it is history, but I do like this cup. So Basically, I really hope that has helped, and I think it probably will help. The best thing to do is jot these things down. If you're inspired to do that, just jot some stuff down. Or you can even, if you're on Instagram, make a little story. I do these 3 things I'm grateful for each morning, and I really love sharing those. I think they're brilliant. In fact, I wonder if I could do that with a YouTube video each day and just share that and do a little voiceover. So talking about the YouTube, now that I've given you some juicy stuff to go manifesting on, can you help me please? So I've got this conversation that goes on in my head on an almost daily basis about this channel, because there's a real cohort of you who come for these type of videos, and then there's another cohort of people that will come looking for places to go and travel. Now, obviously at the minute we're not travelling anywhere, so that's a tricky one, but when we can get back to it, this is something that I still really want to do. So do I make those travel videos informative, or do I make them more vloggy and just make this all a bit of your lusher life? So I want to know what you want to see, so please leave comments below as to what you would like to see on this channel, how you feel I can best serve you and help you, because that's the sort of thing that I like to do, is to know that even though you come here just to sort of like saunter in, watch something to saunter out again, I don't ask you to sign up to my courses and things. I've done that in the past. That's been something I've offered in the past, seminars and all that kind of thing, one-to-ones and coaching, and it's not something that I do very often now, because I just prefer this, to be honest. So do let me know what is the best thing for you. What can you get best value out of sitting and watching my videos? How will that make your life improvements? Because, you know, I've been there and now I'm here, and that's what this channel is supposed to be, is getting you from there. And it might be a brilliant place, so you might be here and you want to go just that bit further. And I just want to install the belief in you that you can do that. And part of that is, you know, unfortunately, no, not unfortunately, that's really the wrong thing to say, there is a massive audience on this channel that watches the travel videos, and the majority of you came here through that channel, you know what I mean, that you came here for that, and then you stayed because you resonate with the law of attraction stuff and making a better life kind of thing. So I'm quite keen to know what your thoughts are. You can private message me if you don't want to leave a message down below. Feel free to do that. Best way is probably Instagram Messenger. So yeah, do let me know. And if you want more of these little videos sort of on a daily-ish basis, then let me know, because I will look forward to doing that with you as well. So do take care of yourselves. Have a great day, and I hope this has helped you with your manifestations from a dark place. And I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.